Welcome to my channel. I'm Hayley, and please excuse the noise. I'm living in a renovation property at the moment, and we are currently moving everything from downstairs upstairs because a wall is coming out between our existing kitchen and lounge. Anyway, let's just ignore that, shall we? Today I'd like to take you through my January favourites. January is finally done. The new year came around and I thought, right, what do I want to work on this year? And one of them was to be a little bit more careful with money. Then I went out and bought my new MacBook Air. So that lasted such a long time. I did need this, I would like to say. Anyway, so I guess this is the first of my January favourites. It is the new MacBook Air 13.3 inch. I have it in gold. I think they call it gold, but actually it's rose gold. Here we go. I don't know if you can see the colour very well from there, but anyway, it is beautiful. I absolutely love it. Next up on my January favourites is You on Netflix. Whoa, what a fast-paced, gritty programme. I'm not a massive TV fan. I do enjoy the odd series, but this really gripped me. I'm not the best at explaining plot lines, so I thought I would just read you out what it says online. Okay, so basically Google say, what would you do for love? For a brilliant male bookstore manager who crosses paths with an aspiring female writer, this question is put to the test. A charming yet awkward crush becomes something even more sinister when the writer becomes the manager's possession. Using social media and internet, he uses every tool at his disposal to become close to her, even going as far as to remove any obstacle, including people, that stands in his way of getting to her. So yeah, it is pretty deep, pretty gritty. It also makes you really think about your online self and how much information people are able to get from things that you share online. Anyway, so that's number 2 on my monthly favourites. Number 3, and I'm so late to the party on this, is the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. So, I don't know if you can see it very well there we go. This is a game changer. So I must admit, up until now, I've basically just been using face wipes. And I know that's a massive skincare sin. Is that even a thing? Skincare sin? Anyway, I know that it's not really a done thing. It's not great for someone in their late 30s. So I upgraded to this. And wow, what a difference it has made. My skin is feeling so much softer now. All I do is use a couple of pumps of this, rub it into my skin, over my eyes, making sure to get all of my mascara off, and then I rub the little muslin cloth that comes with it under the warm tap, and then I basically just wipe it all off. So that's number 3. Number 4 is my new yellow jumper from H&M. Wow, this looks a different colour on camera than it does in person. It looks way brighter. Anyway, this is just a very simple, if you can see here, yeah, just sort of average length, long sleeves, quite soft and fluffy, not too thick, which is great because I just tuck it into a pair of skinny jeans at the front and let it hang out at the back. Yeah, just a yellow jumper from H&M, but I am loving it. I think this was about $24.99 in H&M. And they did do other colours, but I'm always drawn to quite bright colours. Okay, the next thing, the next thing that I've been loving, and I'm so gutted that I've actually run out of this now because I can't get another one. Well, not easily anyway. It is the Bath and Body Works flannel candle. Can you see that? This smells amazing. Oh, I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty much gone. So it was 3 wicks. I got it when I was in Florida in November, and actually it was around Black Friday, so I got this for such a good deal. I think it was about £15 when I converted it from dollars. And I really wish now that I'd got more, but I was worried about my luggage allowance, which was already over. My other favourite, and I've been spending a lot of time with this person, is Brogan Tate. So she is a YouTuber, and I honestly feel as though I know her life inside out with the amount of vlogs that I've watched of hers recently. She is so down to earth, so inspiring in such an upbeat way, but in a real way still. It's not fake. You don't feel like, oh yeah, you're just putting this on for the camera. No, honestly, she is brilliant. She's just so normal. You feel as though you really are her friend, which I guess is what makes a really good YouTuber. If you love Disney, she is a great person to follow. She's spent a lot of time over there. She has some great tips and tricks. Yeah, head on over there. Okay, my next product that I've been loving this month is a bit random. These. Wow, we've really gone to the opposite end now, haven't we? MacBook Air, and now onto Sainsbury's tumble dryer sheets. This is adulting. Oh, they smell good though. So I discovered these probably only last week, I think, and then needed to use them straight away. So I went out for lunch with one of my friends last week, and we sat just outside the kitchen, which for me is a massive no-no. I absolutely hate food smells, and it got on my coat. So when I left there, I felt like I smelled like a burrito, which drove me insane. No matter how much deodorant or perfume I sprayed on it, it just wasn't getting rid of that smell. So I looked up online what I could do, and someone suggested putting my coat in the tumble dryer with one of these sheets for 10 to 20 minutes. I did it, and it is amazing. It now smells exactly like these, a bit like baby powder, which for me is a win. It just freshens it up, and also it's now so soft. So quick tip there, these, game changer. Now, a book that I have been loving, and I've just actually finished this, I think I probably finished it a couple of weeks ago actually, is Ruth Jones' debut novel. So Ruth Jones is, oh got an itch here. Ruth Jones is Nessa. She plays Nessa in Gavin and Stacey. I don't know if you watched that, but this is her first book. It is brilliant. Let me just read you the inside, because again, I'm rubbish at explaining what goes on in these. The past has a habit of tracking us down and tripping us up. When Kate was 22, she had an intense and passionate affair with a married man, Callum, which ended in heartbreak. Kate thought she'd never get over it. 17 years later, life has moved on. Kate, now a successful actress, is living in London, married to Matt, and mother to little Tallulah. Meanwhile, Callum and his wife Belinda are happy together living in Edinburgh and watching their kids grow up. The past, it would seem, is well and truly behind them. But then Kate meets Callum again, and they're faced with the choice to walk away from each other or risk finding out what might have been. Second chances are a rare gift in life, but that doesn't mean they should always be taken. This was so easy to read. It's also got some nice short chapters, which I like. I'm a very tidy person. Even in terms of books, I quite like to always end my reading at the end of a chapter. And when they're really long, I find that hard. So this was perfect for that. Okay, so the next thing I have been loving is the Kate Somerville. Oh, you really can't see that, can you? So this is the Kate Somerville acne treatment. Sounds like, it's quite extreme, isn't it? Acne treatment. Anyway, I basically see it as a drying cream. So I've been getting a few little spots around my chin and my mouth recently. I'm not sure what that means. I probably should check that out. I know that different parts of your face mean different things, but anyway, this has been great at getting rid of them. Which, who doesn't want to get rid of spots? So this is the little bottle. So at the bottom it's pink and thick, and at the top it's watery. Now they say, do not shake, do not shake. And you just basically dip an earbud into the bottom so that it obviously reaches all the thick pink stuff, and then just dab it on your spot and leave it overnight. Generally, as it starts to dry, it will probably flake off anyway, but all it does is just really dry it, so that in the morning the sort of main problem has gone, if not completely gone. It's honestly amazing. Okay, almost there now. So another thing I've been loving on TV, and wow, this is nostalgic, is Shipwrecked. So I used to watch this, I think it was back in the 90s. Was it back in the 90s? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was back in the 90s on T4, when T4 was around. And they've brought it back. Let me read to you what they, how they describe it. A 15-part series, 2 teams of young, adventurous and competitive castaways compete for popularity on 2 paradise islands in the South Pacific. The Sharks and Tiger teams go head-to-head to win £50,000 by winning over new arrivals to their island. During their time in paradise, the contestants will compete in a series of games, tasks and popularity contests in order to win the money and go home as victors. So I always wanted to be on Shipwrecked. I think, you know, my time now has probably come to an end. I'm really not in a demographic, but I really wanted to wear that necklace with either the shark's tooth or the tiger's tooth on the end. Anyway, it's back. I thought that I'm probably not going to enjoy it. You know, I was a lot younger when I enjoyed it before and wanted to be part of it. But actually, it has got me hooked. And I download it for my iPad for my train journey home, and yeah, basically passes the time and makes me feel like I'm on a paradise island. Now, I've left the best until last. These are everything. I apologise because there were actually supposed to be at least one of the buns in here, but I got a bit hungry last night when we were watching TV and I ate them. So these are the M&S iced and spiced fruited buns, basically iced currant buns. I don't know why they just don't say that. They are delicious. I think the ones I had last night weren't that fresh, but they were still delicious. And to be honest, I would eat them even if they were mouldy. If you want something to go really well with tea, I can thoroughly recommend these. Okay, so that is my January favourites. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. See you later, bye!